everybody, my name is Katie, and if you are new to my channel, welcome! Welcome to the crazy world filled with ducks and DIY and all things crafty and vintage. Yay! If you are new to my channel, hit the big subscribe button so you can see more of my DIY adventures and more things related to ducks, because as I've found out, you can never have enough ducks. There is no limit to how many of these fabulous things that you can have. If you guys have not guessed, today's DIY is all about how to make this lovely duck towel that is perfect for going to the pool, going to the lake, going pretty much anywhere outside while it's hot. And it is also perfect with these awesome duck koozie floats. Check it, we match. So let's get on with the video. You need a couple of bath towels. I tried to upcycle and buy a local thrift store, but when I got them home, I discovered that my yellow towel was actually a really nice Ralph Lauren towel, and that the orange one was so soft and fluffy that there was no way I could possibly cut it up. We are on vacation, and I normally use newspaper, or I have a big thing of white paper to make patterns. Since we're on vacation, I did not have access to it, so I found a magazine that I had brought to read, and I took apart pages and taped them together. And then using a hood of one of my mom's beach cover-ups to make the hood, I kind of folded it and then realized that's not right. Fold it in half to make your half pattern, and then I outlined it. And here it is with a Sharpie, just so you guys can kind of see the pattern. It's rough, but it doesn't need to be perfect. I feel like the ads are very motivational as a pattern. Now, taking my towel, I have the edges that are going to show towards the seam of the towel. That way you have a finished edge on it, and the unfinished edges will be on the inside of the towel. And I folded the towel in half. This towel ended up being a lot thicker than I thought, so I could only do one at a time. And then I sewed them together. I discovered I only had 3 pins, so that's why this is not pinned together, but I would suggest pinning it. I marked the middle of the hood to the middle of the towel, and then you just fan it out flat from that, so you know where to put it on. I also put it on my head to make sure it looked symmetrical prior to sewing. To make the feet, I took another piece of magazine paper and roughly outlined my hand. Then you fold it in half to make it even. And again, I'm putting the bottom or the inside of the hand towards the seam of the towel. I decided to make it a little shorter on the inside. I thought that might be cool. You can try it either way. So there's the bottom of the hand. And then the top of the hand you can see is a little bigger. That way it gives you the full duck foot effect. And you sew it on the wrong side and then turn it inside out. Duck foot! And then I pinned it to the edge of the towel. Now for the eyeballs. Again, I bought some used towels and then I misplaced them. So I was out and about and I grabbed some of these towels from Target. For the eyes, I used some more of the magazine paper and then folded it in half a couple times to make sure the eye shape looked correct. Then using a Crayola washable marker, I outlined the shape onto the towels. It doesn't matter what color you use. I figured yellow was better on white. I bought gray instead of black because that was what Target offered, and I figured it didn't matter. I'm also using navy blue thread because that was what I had. A lot of these small details people can't tell are there, so if you are worried about it, don't worry about it. I then pinned the eyes where I thought they should go and made an outline of the beak, and then tried it on, kind of holding it in place to make sure it was big enough. And then using that same orange towel, I cut out the shape of the duck bill, and I cut it out twice. now the fun part, sewing on these eyes. This is quite a challenge because getting the towel around the machine is a little bit of a hassle. Go slow and you'll see me lift up my presser foot a bunch of times to maneuver the towel around. Well, there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this awesome tutorial. The total time to make this was less than the amount of time to watch a Star Wars movie. I know, because it was playing in the background while I was making this. It's very simple to make. The hardest part, I don't even think there was a hard part of this. Pretty easy, all the patterns you can just kind of make up as you go. Nothing has to be perfect, as always. I would totally recommend making one for yourself or making one for a friend, because this thing is ridiculously fun to sit in. It's fun to play in. It's also easy to use as a towel. I just like this towel. I've been like living in this for the past week and a half or something, and every time we go to the pool, my sister's like, oh, please don't bring the duck towel, and I'm like, here I am in my duck towel. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now. It's super fun. We can do it together. Subscribe. I sound crazy. If you guys make your own, please tag me in a photo. Please send me photos. If you guys make anything similar or inspired by this, also send me stuff. I love to know what you guys are making. If you want to follow my crazy adventures with the things that I do in these said towels and all the other crazy things that I make in general, you guys can follow me on Instagram or Twitter right here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!